Behind the sunglasses, indoors, by the way, you can see a hint of his pupils darting nervously back and forth. Nothing else. Were you... Oh my god. Were you squanching in here?
Oh my god!
Oh my god, and your name is Chad? Even better. You slowly open your eyes. No! This is... Just keep reading. He rubs a coaxing thumb over your stomach. Hands. Hey y'all, I'm Degenerate and welcome to the full release of Reap and Sow. Oh my gosh, how exciting. I can't wait to get into this. It's very different main screen. I did get this on like Steam, so. Wait, does she move too? I want to wait for her to do like something too. Dang. Anyways, let's not get too distracted right off the menu screen, even though it's amazing. My loads were carried over, guys. What? Like, I played the demo on itch, and then I bought the full thing on Steam, but my save is like, it's the same as when I was in itch, so of course it's not empty. So yeah, that's amazing. We've got all the endings. Obviously, I have to censor that. Even the ending is carried over. I got 1 through 8, so now I can move on to getting all the other ones. Now it's not covered in shadow. I don't know if these are like secret endings or if they're just empty compartments, just there for design's sake. Either way, that's amazing. I don't think I'm gonna start the game from the beginning again, so I'm gonna just load in the intro and then just, you know. Well, really, it's at the beginning of the house, and I don't have to, like, create my character or anything. Alright. You run upstairs. We're finally beginning after, like, 10 minutes. You run upstairs, scrambling to the party. Act 1. There's a demon in the basement. Okay. Okay, thank you, game. I was gonna redo it. There we go, Act 1. Perfect. Back in the living room, you find yourself unsure of what to do. Where do you look? Where do you look for a sacrifice? Ooh, we can go to the backyard. Well, the front stoop had Jack, but he's gone, so. Let's do the backyard since it's new. Hey. You entered the backyard, the air warmer than inside. This guy has no shoes on. Are we seeing this? He's just out here with no shoes on. There's a large pergola? Pergola? I don't know. To your left, a table with soda and snacks to your right. You scan the crowd. Do any of these people seem vulnerable? I don't know. Honestly, most people are grouped up, nobody's solo. Except one. She's drinking a soda, staring off in the distance. You feel weirdly predatory walking up to her. Hey, she seems to be thinking. Hi, I'm Goth. So. Oh. Lots of dots happening here. Is she deaf? Genuinely, part of you wonders if you know ASL. Is it wrong to sacrifice a deaf girl to a demon? I mean, wouldn't it be more wrong to not sacrifice a girl to a demon because of her disability? Can I help you? Oh. Yeah. Shit. How do you go about this? How do you convince her down to the basement? Be honest or try to lie? I feel like she'll know if we're lying, but I made some terrible choices the first time. Like, I was just making bad choices left and right. Failed both of the fucking The drink one and the weed one. Had to go back. Let's try to lie. I feel like she won't tell. I mean, we don't know her, but her hair looks super cool. It looks like fire. How do you go about this? I mean, she doesn't seem all that interested in talking to you anyways. I'm D. Okay, and? Oof. Why are you even here? You gulp, brows pushing together as you watch her. Crap. This is so awkward. You try to think of some kind of lie, but she doesn't even seem interested in conversation. Yeah, and you are? Trying to stand here in peace? Ooh, attitudey Judy over here, I can't. Yeah, this is awful. You try to convince yourself that an all-powerful demon probably wouldn't want to eat someone like her. Are you sure? Well then, enjoy your night. Bitch. You shuffle away awkwardly, making your way back to the living room. This was a waste of time. Where do you look? I guess we're going back to the front stoop. Go home is crazy. What? He's still here? You decide to head outside. What are you doing here? The large stranger still lurks. Lucky you, oh my gosh. How the f are you getting this guy into the basement? Miss me? No. Ha, so funny, you fuck. Sarcasm drips from your words. Don't tell me you smoked that whole thing already. No, actually. What? No. Is it really that big? Like, the joint. How do you tell him where it went? You don't think he'd believe you? Back for more? Wish I could help you there. I don't have any more of what I gave you. The shit I got is really special. Really special. Special, Special drugs aren't a good thing when it comes to the college scene. What, is it laced with crack? Red Dragon? No. It's special for a different reason. Honestly, this is making you a little nervous. Wait a minute. You don't even know me. I'm Jack. Right. D. See, now we're friends. Not special because of drugs, buddy. Okay. Special because of where it was grown. Okay. You like scary stories? This guy, bro, I can't. Do you like scary stories? If I say yes, he's just gonna tell one. But if I say no, he's probably gonna do the same thing. Let's just say I want to say no, see if he still tells it anyway. Go. Not really a big fan of scary stories, honestly. I get it. No problem then. It's an old wives' tale anyway. Probably already heard about it. Right. The energy here just went weird. I have to get back inside. Oh yeah, I mean the party isn't out here. It's in there. Alright. I'm sure you'll find something entertaining in there. His attempt to lure you in goes over your head. Well, if you crave a company, you'll know where to find me. So you'll still be standing here all day? Yeah. You decide you're better off finding someone else to go to the basement. Back up. I dead could have sacrificed him. The house is warm and cozy. Hopefully you can find someone. Where do you look? Alright, this is not shaping up to be very great. In the living room, you see the same cluster of people as before. A couple are asleep on the sofa, some talking along the wall as others drink. Despite the many people, your options seem sort of limited. Well, until you see one guy standing in the corner. He seems alone. Maybe it'll work. Hello. You approach with a bit of hesitation. Hey. Okay, his eyes turn to you. Oh, hello. Alright, there we go. Smile. That's good news. Can I help you? The first thing you notice is that he's Irish. Oh my god, I'm not doing that. And it doesn't really look like he belongs here. Part of you can't decide if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Out with it, you look nervous. I can see it on your face. Did you know I'm a licensed therapist? Oh, you're definitely getting sent to the basement. That's why I can read your expression so well. Really? No, that was a joke. Okay. The name's Henry. How can I help you? Oh, how can I help? I'm always willing to lend a hand. How do you convince him down to the basement? Okay, so the lie didn't work for the What's wrong with his knuckles? Uh-oh. He must have beat someone up. I mean, the lie didn't work the first time, but I feel like being honest with her would have been the better call for that one. But let's try to lie to Henry. We have to, I don't know, I don't want to be honest because that sounds stupid. Honestly, you're not sure how you'd go about convincing him. Convincing Lascar didn't turn out so well. A lie jumps to your mind almost immediately. There's a girl down in the basement. Uh-oh? He looks terrified for a moment. I think she might have drank too much, and I can't get her up the stairs by myself. Why did it work this time? This is actually plausible. Your explanation seems to relax him. Think you can help? Of course I could. I could carry her if need be. He seems to almost spring into action. Eyeing you, you can tell he's looking for where the basement is. Honestly, you almost feel a little guilty. He seems so willing to help. His knuckles are bloody. I think he has other things on his mind. You motion with your hand, it trembling with your nerves a little as you head to the basement with him. I cannot believe that worked. The other one was just so unapproachable. That's my bad. When you both enter the basement, the smell of sulfur is quite apparent. And I probably should have did the first one right. I feel like he'd want women. I don't know. Dark in here, isn't it? Hello? I don't see anyone. Finally, your eyes adjust. You look around for any sign of the demon, but you can't see much of anything down here. Well, well, well. You seem deserving of some suffering, don't you? Sow's voice rings through the room, calling out to your sacrifice in the dark. His tone sends a shiver up your spine. The only way you could even fathom to describe it is the sound of an old cello. Whoopsie, sorry. You can't save everyone, Henry. Uh-oh. He looks absolutely petrified. Oh, shit. Henry? You can't see much in the dark. Huh? You can actually see something. Uh-oh? You're not sure where the body went. It seems you're a natural at this. You're still grappling with the fact that you sent someone to the slaughter. You've proven yourself quite useful, Dee. I'm proud of you. Thank you, oh my gosh. You can definitely see more of his form now. He wasn't perfect, but thank you regardless. Part of you just wants to understand what you just saw. He ate him, right? Right in front of you? Your gut is more reminiscent of a bowling ball, guilt festering within you. What happened to him? Soul, on the other hand, seems somewhat impatient by your question. I consumed him both physically and spiritually. His soul will be with mine forever. You gulp, a bit nervous to ask your next question. So, he's dead? Why isn't he answering? Of course not. Well, not in the way you humans think about it anyways. He's just not here. Right. Soul sounds pretty chipper, although it comes off more as unnerving. The party's still very much alive up there, isn't it? Seems like he's changing the subject. I just need 2 more souls, then we should be set. 2 more? You have to lure 2 more people down here. Part of you is weary about the whole thing, but you push those feelings deep down within yourself. Alright, just 2 more. It's as if you're giving yourself a shitty pep talk. It's not murder if you're just bringing them down here, right? Basically, honestly. I'll go get another then. Good. Just so you're aware, I prefer them a little more tender. Meek is bitter. Meek? So keep your eyes out for those who will not put up much of a fight. What? Alright. Okay. Was it because of the bloody knuckles? Okay, someone meek. Whatever that means. See you soon, my dear. Yes. You find yourself nervously making your way up the basement stairs. It wasn't that hard to get someone down into the basement. Surely you can do it again. I better hope I can do it again. Electric Boogaloo. Oh, I have to click, sorry. I know, game. Stop. Act 2, y'all. How do we see the map again? There we go. Alright. And we got the backyard. It wasn't there before, I don't think. Oh my. We didn't go to... Well, we're doing this to get back the 2 people that helped us summon this guy. Well, we helped them. Back in the living room, you find yourself unsure of what to do. Where do you look? The garage, the backyard, the front stoop. Again? Let's go hear that story then. If he's... Maybe he'll ask again. You decide to check the front stoop. Oh, he's not... You see what I mean? Nobody seems to be out here right now. You head back inside. You see this shit? Why even... Let's go to the garage. Backyard we did. You decide to check the garage. Oh. You enter the garage. It smells of gasoline, dust, and maybe some cleaner. Other than that, you notice yet another key detail. It's empty. Oh! Unknown guy. Hello? Hey! You look about 40. You both stare at one another. You can tell he's nervous. Oh, then this one's not gonna be good. No, he said... No, he did say he wanted someone meek. Okay. But his hands are in his pocket, so I can't tell what his, knuckles or anything look like. Because I feel like the knuckles was a clear sign to not. You can tell he's nervous. His hands fidgeting in his coat pockets. Are you okay? Your eyes pan over to the clutter he managed to knock over. Me? No, the poster in the back. There doesn't seem to be anyone else in the room. At the realization, he speaks. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Just getting familiar with car parts and cars and... Behind the sunglasses, indoors, by the way, you can see a hint of his pupils darting nervously back and forth. Nothing else. Were you... Oh my god. Were you squanching in here? Oh my god! Oh my god, and your name is Chad? Even better. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Chad. D. Charmed, I'm sure. You wonder why he's here. But more importantly, you need to find a way to get him down to the basement. Oh, we... Ask if he wants to leave? Ask why he's here. Well, we already asked. He basically answered it with his all nervous chatter. Let's see if he wants to leave. So, want to get out of here? You find yourself confused why he's in here. Want to get out of here? Out of here? Pass. It's nice in here. And not only that, I get to appreciate the tools in the in that cabin over there. What? You glance over at the large cabinet to your left. It must have been what he was looking through when you entered. Come on. You can be a little brave, right? Brave? How can I be brave when she's out there? What? She? There's a mini fridge outside, and I put a case of energy drinks in there. When I finally mustered up the courage to go get one, this girl and her friends were standing next to it. I couldn't even move. What? She was in the way and I didn't want to seem like a creep trying to talk to her. Well, yeah, wearing sunglasses. Let alone when I try to talk to women, usually something goes terribly wrong. Well, guess what? I'm a woman. And nothing has gone wrong so far. Unless you come with me to the basement. We can get freaky. I mean, maybe it's the stash. I feel like it kind of makes him. The sunglasses are pissing me off. Maybe it's the fit. Have you ever thought about that? You sort of wonder if he's aware of his outward appearance. Yeah. I mean, he sort of does look like... I did say he looked 40. Because that would be a little bit out of place at a college party. But yeah, I feel like losing the sunglasses... You can keep the stash if you really... But like... This getup isn't doing anything good for you. He looks kind of goofy. Oh well, maybe that's cruel. You get an idea. What if I do you a favor? In the spur of the moment, you come up with some excuse to get this poor guy to the basement. I mean, it isn't the most clever thing, but it'll work. I go get you an energy drink. You can come with me to the basement. I left my jacket down there. I'm too scared to go alone. You're sort of impressed by your ability to lie. You feed into it. A strange manipulative feeling coming over you. Why does it feel so good? You've got to stick together, right? The shy ones. At that, he seems to relax. Alright. Yeah. Awkward company unite, right? The mini fridge is in the backyard, and be careful. There's a lot of people back there. I was back there. It's not that much. You nod, giving a reassuring smile before you leave the garage. You walk through the living room, on a mission towards the backyard. Curious, you can't help but wonder why he'd even come to this party in the first place, if he's just going to hide out in the garage. The party hasn't seemed to have stopped in any capacity. Especially not from the backyard. Though this side of the yard lacks a mini fridge. Uh-oh? You look around, finally, spotting it near a lit cabana. Before you can approach it, a young woman stands in your way. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Getting an energy drink? Her tone is abrupt and aggressive. A snap to it which sends a shiver down your spine. Just trying to get a drink. Something non-alcoholic. You motion to the mini fridge, your arm more reminiscent of a noodle than a limb. Well, sorry, Buster Brown. That fridge and its contents are mine. And I'm not letting a slimy little dog like you get to it. What? Dog? You could have sworn it belongs to Julio. What? Before you can even mutter a word, she walks away. Well, shit. You stare at the mini fridge. What do? Try to convince her. Open the fridge anyways? Give up. Wait, she walked away, right? Or you can even remember that she walks away. Okay. If she walks away, then we could just take it anyway. You wait, making sure she's gone a good bit before you head to the fridge. Finally, now is your time to strike. Try not to bring too much attention to yourself. You saunter over to the fridge. Being as discreet as possible, you stand idle by it. Why is it so intense? You open the fridge, crouching so you can reach. Interesting. What the fuck? Hey! She grabs you by the back of your neck. Yacht! Yanking you up to your feet. Her nails dig into your flesh. Your skin burning with the pain as she drags you aside. What the fuck? Hey! You squirm, not really wanting to hit her, but before you can, she slams your head against the fence. Ah! Girly pop. You sink to the ground, staring up at her while dazed and confused. I told you that fridge is mine. What a dumb dog. Trying to test me. Pathetic, really. Sad. Part of you wants to scream for help, but the words don't come out. Party guests stare, but anytime you make eye contact, they look away. She presses her boot to your head. You know, I bet if you were worth it, I could train you well. Turn you into the proper pet. What the hell, bro? She laughs, a vile and evil sound. The last thing you see is her pull her foot back, before kicking you directly in the head as hard as she can. Thunk. And you're out like a light. What? Why didn't you listen? You muster up some courage to follow her instead. Hey, wait! What, dog? Does she call everybody dog? She looks at you like you're crazy. Not only that, you can tell the term dog is derogatory. I really just need to get a drink out of that fridge. Fine. You're a stubborn mutt. How about this? I'm looking for someone to give me a ride in a few. Yeah. I am a dog. I'm doing fetch quests. If you can promise me that, I'll let you get a drink from the fridge. Can you get her a ride? Sure. You realize you could probably pawn this off to someone else if you didn't want to drive her home. Chad comes to mind. Yeah, I can get you a ride home. You realize you don't even know her name. Oh, I'm D, by the way. Samara. She walks over to the mini fridge, opening it only slightly before sticking her arm into it. It's strange the way she keeps the door slightly ajar. Yeah, I know why. Why is there a hand in there, though? I'll never know, probably. It's as if she's purposely trying to make sure you can't see inside. Then she offers a can to you. Energy drink, let's go! Embalming fluid, a popular energy drink around here. Chad should be happy with this. Here, now come back in 10. I'll need that ride soon. This bitch Ellie is about to get her teeth kicked in. And I'll need to get away. Got you. With that, she walks away towards a group of women. Hey, bitch. Think I was done with your skank ass? Let's talk about Jake. You decide to leave before things get messy. With your drink in hand, you head to the garage. Hey. At the sight of the can, Chad's face lights up. Hey, how'd you manage that? He reaches over, taking the can from you with excitement. Now he owes you a favor. What might that favor be? What's the favor? He has to give Samara a ride. He owes you a walk to the basement? Leave all of this and give Samara a ride? Uh-oh. We're gonna focus on these demons though. So we're just gonna tell him to come to the basement. We basically lied to Samara, so. You shift your weight from one foot to the next, finding yourself a little nervous. You owe me a supervised visit to the basement, my good sir. You sound too formal, which causes you to mentally cringe. Or physically. You do you, boo. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You watch as he sets the can down on the table. I would drink that. That's your last drink, buddy. I would do that. How are you? Staring, you realize that he probably won't pick that drink. Pick up that drink again. You shiver, turning and heading out of the garage with him playing as your shadow. Walking through the living room, you notice this doesn't feel as nasty as before. You know, I met Julio when we played baseball together back in elementary school. Almost. Really? Weird. What? You enter the basement, which has somehow gotten even colder since the last time you were here. Man, it's dark in here. Yeah, don't trip. The squeaking of the stairs serenade you both as you reach the bottom of the basement. The room smells sickly and damp, like rotting leaves. You left your jacket, right? Oh, what is that sludge? His voice is timid, uneasy, as he sways in place. You stare at him, anticipating something. Your heart beats loudly in your chest. Ah, Chad. You'll make a decent meal. There's no need to humiliate you when you do it so well yourself, What? Who's there? Your worst nightmare. Hey! Oh my god! Bye, Chad. Oh, he tastes just sad. Huh? You blink a few times, unsure if it's over. This is different from last time. A strange feeling washes over you, the same feeling you'd get standing over a cliff. Your eyes adjust. Finally, you pay attention to what's in front of you. I think I'm still gonna have to censor it because the chat box, it's not as dark. But let's go. We get schlong. Ah, yes, this feels somewhat appropriate. Right. You watch as he stretches his arms. and with the extended move, the serenade of crackles from tired bones ring true. Dear, you're right. I can sense something off about you. Spit it out. Don't tell me you're feeling guilty about your little friend here. What do you tell him? Yeah, well, yeah, I definitely have the sense right now. How do you feel? You're fine. You're feeling guilty. He looks good. Alright. So clearly Chad gave him the body. Not really the arms and the face, but everything else is fine. Should we be honest and just say we're fine? No. Let's say he looks good. Something about him, it's driving you crazy. You find yourself squirming. A heat growing within your gut. Something not completely unfamiliar, but rare. It's an attraction. A strong one. You've never felt before. You've seen him nude before. What is it about this specific time? You feel devoted to him. Before you realize what you're saying, words spill from your lips. You look so breathtaking. It's sudden, but you know you mean it. The air in the room shifts, suddenly feeling colder. Breathtaking. You swear that you almost hear him chuckle. What a treat. You're a precious one. Thank you. His rough hands take hold of you, pushing you to the floor. You're not sure where to even look. Like, maybe straight ahead? His movements are precise. His dark black claws brushing gently through your hair. I guess, if you can. Pretty 4C. Precious, really. I suppose you've been quite useful, huh? Something other than his grip locks you into place. You couldn't move if you tried. You deserve a reward. Oh my gosh, for me? Being so good to me. His voice is filled with a warm rumble, the words rolling off of his tongue. Something else is about to be rolling. Off of a tongue, for sure. You swear you can hear it in your mind. You shiver, feeling that familiar flood of warmth. You're wet, thighs firmly pressed together to hide this development, though it seems he's already well aware. Don't be shy. Add some more. I can sense your intrigue. I just want to hear you beg for it. Your heart races, sweat gathering at your palms despite the chilly room. Beg? Yes. No! Almost. I almost missed it. I'm too fast. I'm too quick. I'm Sanic. Please, so. I beg. His curious fingers continue to toy with your hair. I need you to touch me. One more. Your voice wavers despite your best attempts to be clear. Close your eyes. I got you. You do not have the will to object. Obediently, you close your eyes. I'm glad to have found someone so willing to help me. As mentioned before, you deserve a reward for such daring efforts. He slowly pushes against your shoulder, guiding your body towards the floor. The icy planks are cold against your back. I already have my shirt off? That's crazy. Let's see here. His hands run from your shoulders over your body. His palms rest against your hips, squeezing slightly through the fabric of your clothes. What are you hiding from me? Nothing. I'm an open book. You refrain from taking a peek, realizing he's referring to what's under your clothes. You can feel him tug, pulling at the fabric, embracing your skin. Fabric slides down your sides as if one slice through the air is all it took to release you from them. The floor groans at the shift in weight. So must be moving in some way. A rush of air swirls over you as he props your legs up. Though it doesn't feel like he's using his hands. Oh god, it's the sludge. You slowly open your eyes. No! This is... Just keep reading. He rubs a coaxing thumb over your stomach. Hands. Wow. I was not expecting that at all. You're sore, tired, yet strangely satisfied. What a day this was. D, you're alright. You didn't even notice he had pulled out of you by now. You feel completely numb downstairs. I hope you feel plenty rewarded for your valiant efforts. I do. Rewarded? Oof. You can barely stand up. With shaking legs, you manage to bring yourself to your feet. I guess so. It's all you can really manage to say. Splendid. You are capable of bringing me my last meal, right? You can tell he notices his impact on your legs. Though you're not sure if he's proud or concerned. Something within you makes you quick to reassure. No, I'm fine. Good. We only need one more soul after all. Then we can make this arrangement even more permanent. If he had a face, you swear he'd have a smile. For now, I've exerted a little bit of my power to clean you up. I can have you soiling your clothes and acting natural. You notice, in fact, you're no longer messy. Huh? You get dressed under his watchful gaze, and once you're done, he's quick to usher you. Now go. Make me proud. You exit the basement. This is it. This is the last one. One more offering and Sow will reach his full potential. Each step feels like jello as you head back up the basement. You're sore. A blush crawls over your face despite your best efforts. Act 3. One more dance. That was literally amazing. You open the door, lingering to the living room. The party seems to be dying down a bit, which only heightens your urgency. What was that? Oh, this place has an upstairs? Interesting. Where do you look? Upstairs, backyard, front stoop. Let's go upstairs immediately. Left abandoned, the thought to check upstairs never occurred to you. You take a few steps towards the base of the staircase, listening to see if anyone is up there. You can hear voices and shoes shuffling, so it is in fact an option. Deciding there's no harm in checking, you make your way up the stairs. You only manage to reach the 3rd step when you're interrupted by someone coming down the stairs. He tries to pass you by, pausing when he reaches the step above you. Hello! Oh my god. Can I pet your cat? Cat? You notice, in fact, there is a cat on the step behind you. Really? Kitty! You never noticed it before. Sure, you can pet him, though he isn't mine. You notice they seem pretty drunk. As you step aside, the stranger stumbles past you to pet the cat. Guys, I might want to take this one. This one has to be timid. There's no way he's not. Alright. I'm going a little crazy here. I saw glasses and I went, ah, ooh! As you step aside, the stranger stumbles past you to pet the cat. Or will try. Ooh! Instead, the cat lets out a strange sort of snarl, cowering behind your leg. That's disappointing. Quickly, his expression changes. Man, aren't cats crazy? I guess. They have boundaries. They stumble a little and you're quick to help them from falling down the stairs. Steps. Same thing. Oh my god. Thank you. My name is Ollie. What's yours? Girlfriend. Wife. D. You quickly realize Ollie would make an easy sacrifice. Really? D. Oh, I know you. They lean on you for support, giggling a little. Yeah, we're taking this one. Julio invited you. Have you seen him, by the way? He's been missing from the circle upstairs. A cold wash of nerves flood you. Circle? Uh-oh. All you can remember is the circle from downstairs. The smell of the salt. Cold, cold air. Ugh, eyes. Bone crackling. Circle. Yeah. His words take you out of the weird moment you were just having. He eyes you strangely. This blunt rotation. He could have brought his own then. Wait a minute. Oh. The relief must be quite apparent on your face. Hey man, are you okay? It sort of snaps you back to reality. Oh yeah, I'm fine. You throw on a fake smile for extra points. Though it falls short. He looks from you down to the cat at your feet. Then his eyes slightly widen. I have a great idea. I can help you cheer up. I can help cheer you up. Okay. He rustles around in his pocket, in the pockets of his hoodie. I'm trusting you because that cat really likes you. And if that isn't your cat, it must like you for a good reason. Ooh, candy! Here, take this. It always makes me chill the fuck out. Cat! That's Juicy Couture! This guy's hilarious and I want to marry him. You look at it strangely. Only the homies get these. And I figure since Julio invited you and all, do you take the mystery candy? Is this an edible? Accept the candy, refuse the candy. I'm scared. I want to save. Let's save it right here. We're probably going to delete it if it's nothing crazy, but I kind of want to take the candy. Is this an edible? I mean, I could definitely ask. Is this, a special candy? You're trying to be discreet. This candy will let you see God. I promise, man. At this rate, you're really gonna need God. Yeah, it's an edible. But don't tell anyone! Okay? I make them myself in my dorm in the night. You tell people, they'll try to rob me. Or worse. He doesn't like he can fight back either. That's why I need to take him to the basement. Like, are you seeing this? You can smell liquor on his breath. He'll try to talk to me. Try to buy them. What's wrong with that? He seems more terrified by the prospect of unsolicited socialization rather than getting robbed. But here, D, take it. If you're gonna eat it, remember that it takes a while for them to kick in. Do you take the mystery candy? What was the point of the red one? It's just to... Let's just take it. At this rate, you feel there's not much time left. Time in general, that is. If you manage to get Ollie in the to the basement, it'd be your last sacrifice. And honestly, you don't know what comes next after that. Maybe some weed would take the edge off. At least it would make you a lot less fired up about what you've been doing all night. Look at this, it says cute packaging and everything. You know what? Sure. You pluck the candy from his hand. Thanks. You stick the candy into your pocket for safekeeping. I promise, it'll be worth your while. He sort of giggles, looking at you inquisitively. Hello? Oh my god! He straightens himself up, sorry. I remembered why I was coming down here. You sort of stare, watching him steady himself. I have to pee. He pushes past you carefully. Wait! This is your chance. Lie to him, let him go. No, lie to him, he's drunk. You know, I'm pretty sure Julio has more cats than this one. You look down at the cat, whom is still contently hugging your ankle. This seems to stop... What? Stop oitis? Otis? Hello? I think it's Ollie in his tracks. Really? He looks up at you excitedly, big eyes... Oh, eyes big and filled with wonder. Have you seen them? What are their names? You trot down the steps to meet him at the last stair. Lying has become easy for you. Down in the basement, it's practically a cat condo. I just didn't remember seeing this one in particular. You motion to the cat, which seems hot on your heels. That's not good. You're not sure how Sow feels about pussy. I think we know how he feels about pussy. Let me join you, then I can pee another time. Bladder infection, here I come. I love this one so much. He turns his back to you, heading towards the basement. That was easy, too. He was easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You follow, surprised at how easy that was, right? You can almost taste your freedom. Sorry, Ollie, but I did love you. The basement smells terrible. I know, that's rather blunt, but wow, it's stinky down here. Sweet as sugar. Oh, what? My baby! Reminds me of sugar cane. Exactly what I needed. Vanelli! Life or death? Thank you, game. Well, I don't know what that was, but we'll overwrite it anyway. This was beautiful, by the way. After we get whatever ending we get here, I'm gonna end the video. Because this has been great so far, and I think it's enough. Your eyes struggle to adjust in the dark. Everything smells so sweet. Uh-oh, dog. It's almost a struggle to breathe. You palm the cold basement wall, attempting to feel around. This is taking too long. So? Uh-oh. Finally. D. He's real now. Real hung. No strange sludge or goo. A face. A person? Gaze upon me, darling. A face like this hasn't graced Earth in nearly 40 years. You can't even find the words. Your head just slowly nods back and forth. Not so chatty now, are we? I understand. This must be so overwhelming for you, my love. I can fix that. We made a deal, correct? Everything you could ever ask for. Right? We're going to have to take a rain check on that. What? Your stomach drops. What? Yes, I know. Everything you could ever want and more. Seems nice and all, but rather unachievable, don't you think? I'm surprised you didn't think about it more in depth. No need to fret, dear D. I have a better plan. But we had a deal. Ah, yes, a deal. Such a shame it was only verbal. Am I correct? Without you sacrificing some blood, a deal with a demon means practically nothing. Which means you're mine. What was the 3 bodies I just helped you catch? I just can't. All mine. And I can do with you what I please. Such as... Before you have a chance to act, you're flung against the wall. Held there against your will, Sow approaches. Tisk, tisk, tisk. You manage to choke out a few words. Let me go. Go? No. I find you a bit too amusing to do that. Trust me, you'll feel a whole lot better when I'm done with you. Done with what? Just a pinch. What? You cry out in pain. His razor-sharp teeth sink into your neck, his rough hands clutching your frozen body. Burning hot pain. What did you just like bite my boob? Oh no, I said neck, I'm sorry. Your neck is on fire. There. Can you feel it? The heat within? You could describe the feeling suffocating your neck as heat, sure. Although you describe it more with a white hot pain. A gurgling sound erupts from your throat. Your limbs twitch and coil uncontrollably. Whatever was holding you against the wall gives way. You fall, crumpling onto the floor. Your whole body feels warm. Warm and strange and somewhat tingly. Everything is sincere. Oh, serene, sorry. I'm keeping you. Forever, whether you like it or not. You'll make an amazing little plaything. My personal treasure. I suppose if we're getting out of here, I should change. This is more appropriate, correct? Yes. Huh? Good. You don't dare to question him. After all, who would you be without him? You're not sure what that bite did, but this all seems much more agreeable now. Everything is going to be okay. Now let's make them all pay, shall we? Oh my god. 28. Together forever! Wow. That was amazing. And 11. Look at that. I made a mistake. And only one mistake, too. After managing to sacrifice 3 victims to the demon, you wake in the basement. The demon wants nothing more than to keep you close. Keep you forever as their pet. You succumb to the demon's presence. Let me guess. That happens if you do reap as well, right?
Correct!
We didn't even meet Scott. But we met Ollie. Ollie! Oh my gosh, she only has 2 pictures. How do we see Cynthia again? That's crazy. We got Jack's bitch ass. I'm gonna go back really quick. I know we're all curious about the story he was gonna tell, so let's just see. Scary stories? Yeah. I'm always down for a little thrill. Perfect. Dig this. Back in the 60s, there used to be a really popular church near downtown Lakeland. Now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it was one of the oldest churches here. Like from the 1800s or something. Uh-oh? Anywho, out of the blue, 3 girls from our college went missing back then. The police, their parents, hell, even the whole town really went at it trying to find them. Shit out of luck, eventually they were just assumed dead. It wasn't until some bums broke into the church did anyone find anything out. Apparently they found some fucked up shit. Demonic circles, weird books, black goo. Not confirmed, of course, because they disappeared. But what does this have to do with his joint? Disappeared? Yeah, apparently there was an accident in the church during the whole ordeal. A leak, a fire or something, I don't know. The whole basement of the church was damaged. But because the robbers made such a mess of things, the police investigated the church, right? And guess what they found? Clothes. Clothes from the 3 girls. All of a sudden, this weird church had every police officer in the city up its ass. They found a ton of evidence that the girls had been down in that basement. Even worse, the priest working there disappeared. Obviously, the church members weren't happy about that because, duh. So they had priests all over the country come visit and bless the land after. My guess is they wanted to try and fix some of the vibes that the previous priest fucked up. You know, they never found the girls' bodies. So that's still a mystery. Freaky. That's a cool story and all, but what does this have to do with your weed? Decide to get to the point. Oh yeah! See, the church ended up getting torn down after the whole ordeal. Something about the damages during the robbery ruining the integrity of the building or whatever. They built a bunch of apartments on the old lot. And the guy bought this weed. The guy I brought this weed from lives there. That means this weed has grown on holy ground or some shit like that. Isn't that cool? You're not sure if this story makes the weed creepier or more intriguing. But you've been wasting a lot of time. You're supposed to be finding victims, not chit-chatting. Yeah, it's a pretty cool story, bro. It rubs you the wrong way, making you feel strange. But I have to go. Oh shit, alright man. Well, if you crave company, you'll know where to find me. Lies. Yeah, of course. You decide you're better off finding someone else to go down into the basement. Can we not sacrifice him?
Nope.
Anyways, that's all I'm gonna be doing for this part of Reap and Sow, the full game. That was really good. I only got one ending. Well, really two. But I was really just looking for one full playthrough from start to finish with one of the demons. And that was about it. But I will be coming back, of course. I plan to get really all the endings. So, look forward to that. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed it as much as I did, a like would be very much appreciated. And of course, subscribe for more. I will be continuing to play this game because I would like to get all the endings. There's like, what did it say, like 30 something? So yeah, not including the ones I got in the demo, of course. So with all of that being said, I will see you guys next time. Bye!